VTV Channel 6. Live high school football coverage in high definition. Presented by L&L Motor, Ashley Regional, The Advisor Group, Moon Lake Electric, Pilot Logistics, and Strata Networks.
Thanks for joining us here in beautiful Duchesne, Utah. Tonight with me is Kurt Skews and I'm Mark Mason. As we come to the new gorgeous football field, 57 degrees tonight. Duchesne 1-0, and they host North Summit, who is also 1-0. And Kurt, this is the big game.
This is the one. This is the one when the schedule came out that everybody was looking forward to.
Yeah, it's going to be just one of those bruisers. And you know, as I was walking out on the field, and you can see number 61 for North Summit. Every year, it seems the high school players get bigger and bigger, and both teams play a great brand of football.
They do. You know, North Summit's actually ranked, in one paper they're ranked number 1, and the other paper they're ranked number 2. Duchesne's ranked number 1 in both papers. So, I mean, this is the game of the week in high school football as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, game of the week, and we're glad to host it here on VTV Channel 6. I want to remind you that this game is streaming live at strata.tv and will be rebroadcast on VTV Cable Channel 6 and in high definition on Cable Channel 706. Visit VTVChannel6.com for the season broadcast schedule and coverage details. So here we go. And so the North Summit's going to kick. Duchesne with the ball, and I like this because it gives them a chance to score first and put the pressure on North Summit.
I hope so. I hope the offense comes out clicking good, get a good return.
So, Kurt, that's a short kick. It's going to be fielded about the 22-yard line.
Lane Coyle's got the ball.
And, boy, just gang tackled at 25. That's a hard 3 yards.
That was a tough 3 yards. Lane, I talked to him before the game. He's pumped up. He's ready to go for this game.
And so we've got the Duchesne Eagles. And, Kurt, last time you and I were together, we were at Weber State for a championship game.
And it was a lot colder that day.
Yeah, we had, and you see the replay on the kick, a foot of snow. And if you'll remember, at about the 23-yard line, 4th down, 1 yard to go. State championship on the line with about 2:24 left in the game, and I think you and I went bananas when they held them on 4th and 1.
I think about that a lot, actually, especially now that football started. I had so much fun that game.
I had a chance to, we'll get back to that in a minute. So here, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, and this is a formation you see from the Duchesne Eagles, and that ball goes to the left side. He cuts in.
Dylan Despain. I just about went through all the boys' names on the Despains, but that's Dylan. That's the last of the Despain boys.
And Dylan's used to that. He has his parents probably roll through all the names, so you'll see that action. Despain comes around from the left side to the right side, and watch this cutback. He sees what the defense gave, and then lowers his shoulders. Boy, sometimes when you're a linebacker coming up to make that tackle, you know you're going to take a lick from a guy like Despain.
Yes, they are. And, picked up 6 or 7 yards, so that's a good start. Daniel Hanberg up the middle is going to go and pick up a few yards.
Close to a first down. He's going to get called down just shy of the 35-yard line. He has to get to about 36 for the first down. So it looks like it would be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, but this is just what Duchesne likes. This is a perfect position for Duchesne to be in. They're used to being in this position. So this is our game plan right here. Just pound it. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. We like that.
So we have an interesting subplot. The Duchesne Eagles have got new uniforms coming, but they didn't ship out in time, and so we may have some confusion with names, but that's why we have Kurt here to make sure we get the right guys and give the credit. So there's a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get stopped. So 3 and out for the Eagles. Are going to likely punt from this position.
Likely. Wyatt Raymond is just his second start at quarterback ever. Never played quarterback as he was growing up. And, I know all these kids because I coached them when they were in Little League football. And so we've got pictures on an office wall and stuff like that down where we work. And so I know these kids quite well, actually.
So here they come out, and this is a go-for-it formation. So 4th and about 1.5 yards. Looks like they're going to go for it. Wonder if they're going to try to call them off sides with a hard count. Yep. And they do indeed try it, but it doesn't work. And we have a timeout to the Eagles. So, Kurt, I want to go back to the championship game. We're at Weber State. We got the snow. I lost my voice. I didn't speak for a week after that. You know, we got so excited. I had the chance to go on a sports talk radio on KV or on AM 920, and Brian Baldwin goes to VTVchannel6.com, pulls up the video, and we played that live on air, and I went complete goose pimples. And just hair standing on edge with excitement listening to that call.
You know, I've gone actually on the internet and watched that game a couple of times since then. And I just remember us in the booth. They put us off in our own little booth, and everybody else down to the south in the other booths were looking at us like we were just absolutely crazy. But that was so much fun.
Yeah, I could call football for a lot of years and not have a moment like that. And it kept alive an unbeaten streak, which is intact to this point.
At number 48, we're going for 49 right now. Got 48 last week at Layton Christian.
4th and 2, and the Eagles come out in another formation that looks like they're going to go for it. No punt. And so let's see what they've got. And they go straight ahead forward, and they're going to get stuffed.
Ooh, I don't know.
They get it called down, and it looks like it might be a hair short.
Ew, that's going to be close.
Boy, that is a measurement call, most likely. And we think about
that's going to be tough.
They're going to call for the sticks.
You know, last week Duchesne played at Layton Christian, and K-Jazz was there last week and filmed and played the game at Layton Christian. But they were talking to Layton Christian. They're so much bigger. They're so much faster. In our line, we run a couple of quarterback sneaks like that and got 9-10 yards out of the thing.
So here's the measurement, and they got it. It looks like it's right in the middle of the football, and sure enough, first down by about 6 inches. Well, yeah, you know, you've got these coverages down there, and you get, we're fortunate to be able to do a lot of these games for Duchesne. Want to thank the sponsors that help us. One of our great sponsors with us every year is L&L Motor. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care. And if you would like, become a fan on Facebook, and then you can be entered into one of their many great drawings. Appreciate L&L Motor helping us bring this game to you here tonight. So here comes the hard bark. And,
Coyle.
Well, on the defensive blitz, number 60 for North Summit. He had a head full of steam, and he flat missed the running back. We're probably lucky not to lose 5 yards on that play.
Mason Richens. I remember that name from last year.
Look at this. He gets off the line in a hurry and just misses. Wow,
that kid's tough. I do remember that name from last year. This North Summit team is just tough.
Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 14 for the Eagles.
Now, how long is the unbeaten streak right now? Do we want to even acknowledge this? Is this like a no-hitter where we don't even want to talk about it?
Like I said, this was the game when it came to the schedule. This could be it, but Duchesne's not used to losing, and so here we go. Little screen pass. He's going to pick up some big yards.
There he goes. He's got the first down. He's got the corner. Oh, no. I thought he was going to make the corner. Number 12 for North Summit. Number 12 is Ryan McMichael, and he comes up and saves the touchdown. That's a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yes, that was. And look at Despain. He just sits back and comes back, makes a nice catch. Get the big lineman out in front.
Man, look at the touch on that ball. He floats it up there. Wow.
You know, and that is good touch for a kid that's making his second start at quarterback.
With 2 guys bearing down at full steam. I mean, you know how it's kind of one of those pucker up moments. And that was the captain, Ryan McMichael, on the tackle. He's got a guy out in the left flat. He throws it up for grabs.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm looking at the players' line that they're not supposed to cross, and I thought he had plenty of room. I didn't realize why he was stopping. Yeah, so I'm looking at that line, and then I realize that's just the team line there. But
Wyatt took a pretty good shot there. So he intended for Coyle.
And look at Coyle. That's what I like about a guy like him. He's upset that he doesn't catch that ball.
Lane is one of the most competitive kids I have ever been around.
Straight ahead forward, called quarterback keeper.
Got a couple yards.
It doesn't get him much. It's going to make 3rd and long. Already an aggressive play call from the coaching staff, where they've shown going for it and 4th down in their own territory does not bother them at all.
No.
So we're probably thinking, now that we're on the North Summit side of the football or on the field, you got to think 2 more downs here.
That's what I would think so. Coach Cowan, he's not one to be shy about going for it.
Boy, yeah. I mean, when you're on your side of the field on the 34-yard line, that shows some guts to go for it, and it paid off. Here we go, 3rd and 8. We got offsides, and we'll take one of those. 5 free yards. That makes it a 3rd and about 3.
Makes it 3rd and manageable, which is just where Duchesne wants to be.
Yeah. We'll wait for the call, but yes, indicates that it is encroachment. Oh, no, we have a delay of game. Is that what I saw?
Delay of game is
wow, no, a delay of game.
I didn't see that one coming.
No, it must have happened right at the point where they jumped off sides.
I didn't even see the official counting or anything.
Yeah, usually you'll see some kind of indicator that they're running out of time, but I wasn't looking at the officials. And it's the rear field judge that makes that call, isn't it?
And I got a big pillar right there, so that's going to be my excuse. So now instead of 3rd and manageable, we've got 3rd and extremely long.
So up on our center. The motion
Spain's
comes.
in motion.
Here comes a little option play.
Right here.
Yeah, does it right, but well played.
Defended. Yes, number 20.
By North Summit.
Martinez.
That's Martinez from North Summit, and he, boy, usually when you get the commitment from the end and play it that well as the quarterback did, you can catch that corner, but it doesn't happen in this case.
That was just a great defensive stand there.
Yeah, you've got the end did his job. He accounted for his man, and then the outside linebacker was unblocked and ready for that. So now we see
Reinhardt's back to punt. Oh, my goodness.
And that's going to be a penalty. That ball slipped right out of the center's hands. And I don't know if that's a dead ball. It's a dead ball penalty, and it costs 5 yards. Is that what it does?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, so you see on the snap here, he went to snap, and it just got stuck in the grass. Then he took another stab at it.
and took a pretty good shot.
And you know, 71 is lucky. He didn't get a personal foul. The center is off limits on the special teams. You know, they cannot hit the center.
Gets a pretty good kick off, Reinhardt.
Fielded at 28. He's got a little bit of blocking. Gets up. He's at the 35, and then he slips.
Slips down. Brought down by Wyatt. Raymond. Got a pretty good kickoff, but a heck of a return.
Yeah, and it's set up right here on the blocks. You see there's that first block, takes 25 out of the picture. And then it's good blocking on the initial 3 tacklers. And he has a cutback, and I think Raymond would have had him anyway.
I do too, but the slip helped.
Yeah, it certainly helped. And that's interesting. You get the quarterback with 86. Is he going to get a new number when he
that I don't know.
Okay. It's the first time I've seen a quarterback. And there's the ball on the ground again. And he gets it up.
Comes up with a big stop.
Boy, did you see Coyle's stick? It was perfectly timed. We're going to see that on the replay. That ball was delivered and catchable, but Coyle hits right when the ball gets there.
Wow, that was a good recovery by the quarterback. What he does, he comes up and makes a heck of a stick, didn't he?
Yeah, it was just about 9-yard gain, but Coyle disrupted and with a lot of emotion. So 2nd and 10. Now, Kurt, I didn't go down to the field with all the rain we've had this week. We've already seen the ball mishandled twice on the snaps. Do you think there's some moisture down that there's still?
Tyler Roberts.
Oh, there's the ball on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
And he's it looks like Wickle got it.
Wickle picks it up. Wow, that was a big break right there.
First down.
Tyler Robertson come up with
we'll see on the replay. Watch what happens. 55. Here's the option, and he doesn't let go of the ball, and then in the confusion, Wickle comes and grabs it.
Oh.
And I thought for a minute that Wickle was going to get 6.
So did I.
Heads-up play by the quarterback. He was trying the option play, Kurt. He left it in too long, and then all heck broke loose because the front four for Duchesne disrupted that play.
Tyler was in there. Robertson, number 55.
Wickle, look at him. He's still dancing.
Wait a second. We've got a...
So we got some confusion here, and now we're talking. So the Duchesne coach is all the way out to midfield, which we're going to talk about a possible down by contact.
I think that, I was coaching a little kids football game the other day, and questionable call. And one of my third and fourth graders are like, "Can we challenge that?" Here we've got a replay. We could probably challenge it. I don't think his knee was down.
But the Braves have got the ball.
All sorts of craziness. The ball is where Wickle was tackled. The referee's hat was down at the 45-yard line.
I'm guessing that they just...
And so he might have thrown his hat to indicate that there was a knee down. And now it is back to North Summit ball. And, I didn't even look at the replay to see if there was a knee down. But the referees are going to call this down by contact. But it was a second down, was it not? Because there was the missed pass play. This should be played as third down.
Right.
And so this should be third down, but they have not changed the signs. So it shows a second down, and if the referees don't correct that, they're going to get a free down out of this deal. Almost intercepted. Wow.
Stepped right in front. He would have had 6 if that was.
Spain, he had the misfortune of having that ball hit him in the hands.
It happens sometimes. Man, he would have juked this. He was gone. There was nothing but green grass. It should be fourth down, I think.
And again, they have mismarked the downs. It should be fourth down. But we have, with all the confusion, they're going to give them an extra down. And this is just incredible that they've missed this. A terrible mismanagement by the referees in this case. And Summit with a pass. He gets the first down on the pass.
Pass is complete for a first down.
That's misfortunate, but Martinez continues to have a great game for North Summit. And look at this. He just comes up right the seam, and you see number 10. It's Case and DeForest occupies the outside corner, and that's a well-designed play. And the safety for Duchesne was playing a little soft and wasn't in on time. There's some confusion on the defense, and we've had it a couple of times for the Eagles.
Right up the middle in the option.
And it is snipped out, and there's a lot of yard loss.
Comes up with a big stop.
Well, that's been an interesting exchange of events right there. This shouldn't have been even a first down here. And they are having trouble, North Summit, with this option, this read option offense. We have that ball staying in a little too long, and the front four for Duchesne disrupting things.
They're definitely
far too quickly.
Getting good penetration on the line.
McMichael has an arm, though, so we have to always respect that.
Here he comes again.
And he puts some zip on the ball. He's pointing where he wants his receiver to go. Gets it.
Ooh, a coil.
Wow, I'll tell you what. Did you see what McMichael did there? He pointed to his receiver and said, the open spot. Watch his arm. He points, and he says, go down there. Yep, see him.
Wow.
And his receiver released. That's good communication. Ryan McMichael, captain,
he is
leading on the field, and Jason Lowe, also a captain, made the catch.
He is playing well, isn't he?
That was poised. I mean, to see the opening and make that communication while you're rolling out to your right. Nothing going on the run. Nothing going on the run.
Nothing.
Just stuffed him right up the middle. I think that was just good gang tackling. Have to see on the replay who actually made that tackle.
A whole forest of blue in there. Nothing on the outside. I'll cut it back up in the middle.
Jackson Nilsson, and who's 53?
Second down and long.
We have the names on the
Jackson
back.
Nilsson, yeah. That was Jackson, 53. So second 9.5. Coming back with the pass.
Nothing there. Tucks it in, gets the stiff arm to the face mask, and then pays the price.
Keeps it.
He's calling for a face mask. Hey, buddy, the only one getting a face mask was you. And in your case, it's legal.
Yes.
So here he
He got
comes,
a
and
pretty
here's
good
that
shot
outside.
right there. That was a good stiff arm.
For the Braves.
Yeah,
I don't think
on the
anybody-
tackle, he got him in the back of the helmet.
Yeah.
That's number 53, but that is not a face mask penalty. So
Behind the defense.
third and about 4 here, 3rd and 5. And it's time for that defense, you know, the Duchesne defense. What's the old motto? Bend but don't break.
Exactly. Got trips over to the right. And only got 2 defenders over there. This could be.
Quick out, and he's got the first down. A lot more.
He's going to score.
Made the corner.
Oh, no.
No, he got pushed out of bounds at about the 3-yard line.
Number 20 again. What's his name? The Martinez.
Baltazar Martinez
First down.
on the outside edge. And when you get that trips, if you jam them all at the line and one gets past, then they go deep. If you don't jam it at the line, that's that outside hitch.
So we got 1st and goal on the far side of the field.
Got him.
Going to keep a quarterback sneak. And I think.
Boy, he had a lot of push there.
Yes,
but
he
look at
did.
how the Eagles got.
Duchesne got the ball.
Ball's out, and we went for the
off.
signal, and I see everyone but the officials pointing in Duchesne's favor.
If they don't give us that, that's 2 terrible calls, in my opinion.
There might be a forward progress stop call, but there's a communication. There's the
Duchesne
signal.
ball.
Duchesne ball. Here's the replay.
Oh, Jake Plummer pulls it just
And look at
straight
it.
from
Right
him.
when he's stuffed, he gets his hands in there, Plummer, and then he falls backwards, and the ball's in his possession. And that is Duchesne ball, and Plummer with a tough play. And I'll tell you right now, that quarterback for North Summit, Ryan McMichael,
Is not happy.
well, he lost his helmet, lost the football, and he got hit hard on that keeper up the middle. So 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line, 3:15 left here in the period.
Now would be a good time to break one open.
Yeah, and here's where we kind of have the old sucker 'em with run, and then there's that pass. You have single coverage out on the left side, and we've got
Get rid
quarterback
of
in trouble, and that's going to
throw.
be grounding in the end zone. Yes. So we have intentional grounding. It's going to be a safety.
Yep.
And the flag comes out. There was no receiver on the right side, and he was not outside the tackle box. And the ball didn't pass the original line of scrimmage, or did it?
So I don't believe.
So I think we got the trifecta.
Safety.
Results in the safety.
Yep.
Yeah. So no receiver, didn't cross the original line of scrimmage, not outside the tackle box. So we don't have a lot to argue there. So
Yeah, you know what though? That's a lot better than letting them score 7.
7
I mean, that's,
points, yep.
Yeah.
So here's a chance for us, and if you go back and watch the tape,
3:02 left.
there's not anyone that's a fan of Duchesne's gonna like what they saw with the missed call on the turnover, the extra down. A whole bunch of things happened wrong there about midfield.
That was just kind of a crazy series of plays all the way around.
All sorts of things broke wrong, but the net result is just 2 points.
And so we can live with that.
Yeah, that's a tolerable when you combine the disastrous events that happened. Well, we'll take a break from that. Let's talk about our sponsors. We've got the Advisor Group, financial planning, benefit packages, insurance, or retirement plans. We have a specialized team to help meet your needs. We are the firm of firms, the Advisor Group, and I want to thank them for letting Kurt and I come to you tonight. I also want to thank everyone that's watching home live.
You know,
How neat is that? We've got a count from the booth, and there's quite a few tuning in live here. And one of the neat things is the folks that are from the basin that aren't able to come can watch from all over the country.
you know, last year when we did that game at the state championship game, I had my neighbor was clear. He was on a cruise somewhere clear across the world watching that game.
Yeah.
And so we had a pretty good it's fun. I've got a sister down in Millard County that's watching tonight.
Fielded by number 12.
Ball bounces. McMichael gets it. Gets past the first tackler. Gets about 7 on the return. They're about the 46-yard line.
46, yes.
So watching from the Caribbean,
For the Braves.
championship game in Weber State.
Weber State, yes. They were on a boat nice and warm, and we were up there freezing. It was awesome. I loved it. That was one of my, our coaches here, Coach Cowan and Coach Parker, opened a gym here, and in fact, VTV come and did a special there. But they've got a picture of that very last stand where Colin Moon made that tackle, and we call it the stop. And so they've got a series of like 6 pictures that's hanging up there in the gym. It's awesome.
McMichael up under center.
And
he looks to pass again, and there is just nothing there. And now he throws it,
goodness.
and they catch it, breaks the tackle, and he's got a first down.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow. Between McMichael and Baltazar Martinez.
That is quite the duo right there.
That is maybe one of the most incredible plays we've seen in this young season so far. In the grasp of 2 players with his left hand, wounded duck, and then Baltazar does the rest.
First and 10 for the
unbelievable.
Ball at the 31-yard line.
Wow.
You know what you do right there, Kurt? You tip your hat to
him. Tip the hat and say, that was a heck of a play. Now I'm going to get you back.
Boy, with that left hand, he is poised.
He definitely is poised.
McMichael.
Right up the middle. Makes the tackle. Was that Wickel? Yep. Jesse Wickel comes up with that tackle.
Wickel with the tackle. Gain of 1.
They're not getting much up the middle on us. Our defense is tough up the middle, but that passing game, McMichael, he's tough.
When I've noticed it over the years, coming down here to Duchesne, the passing game has not been real strong with the opponents that show up. This front four is really, really strong right now, but we've got to put some more pressure on these receivers. We've got a wide open man here. And I'll tell you what, we had some trouble. Number 7 for
Carson Reinhardt comes up with that tackle.
He had 2 players to defend. Watch on the replay. We don't get to see it. We're on the tight shot. There was two players that he had to account for, and we had some late safety help come over. But
makes a good tackle. They got a first down, but I mean that's about as much as you can ask for on that play.
Passing game has given us trouble. McMichael up under center again. Option.
Pass right here.
And he throws it over the head, but I'll tell you what, right there, that's timing. And who did we have on the tackle?
Coyle. Lane.
Yeah, Lane Coyle. Is his timing perfect every time? It looks like it so far. Watch him cut on this ball. He reads the quarterback.
Good, didn't he?
And he laid a lick, and as a receiver, you hate to be up in the air with your ribs exposed like that.
Yes, you do.
And Coyle made him pay. 1:23 left.
Oh, wow. That's
Summit 2-0. Let's see what we can do.
Uh-oh, they better get somebody out. Yeah, here's the trips.
Oh,
wow.
Boy,
right.
Baltazar, he almost had the ball, but then on the rebound, they almost caught it off his hands. So
yeah, I'm not even sure
we can't
exactly
take any more
went.
bad breaks from North Summit. Look at this. Here he comes. That ball is right on target.
Oh, wow. Yeah, number 10 just about came up with that. Cason DeForest.
Yeah,
that would have been terrible.
Right, the Eagles can't take any more bad breaks. They're only due a couple per quarter. We couldn't have taken another third one. 3rd down and 10 from about the 19-yard line.
They needed to get some pressure on this quarterback right here.
Here he goes back to pass. He throws it out quick, and he catches it out of the grass.
It's
Salazar
hands.
Again. Martinez. Baltazar is his first name. Look at him catch this ball out of the grass, and with the high definition, we'll see if it actually touched the turf. It doesn't.
No.
Wow.
Just a great catch.
6-yard line, 1st and goal.
Wow, and here we are again, 1st and goal. There's
55 seconds left.
Does the front four have some more magic for us here? We're about to find out. I don't think they want to get cute and try to go up the middle again. We've shown them that there's nothing there. But single coverage on all the receivers. He's rolling out to his left. He's left-handed. He fires it in the end zone. He has 1 foot down. No, out of bounds. Wow.
I thought he was in, actually.
Yeah, did you see? And, Cameron Smith was the intended receiver. And watch what he does. He tries to stab with that foot, but rolling to his left, and he is left-handed. Look at the rocket. Yep, clearly out of bounds. Yep. Good call, right on top of it. Tonight's game brought to us by Strata Networks. Strata Networks is a proud partner with VTV to provide live coverage of high school sports. want to thank VTV and Strata Networks for giving everyone, the kids, us, the community, the opportunity to have these games. And it's just a beautiful picture with the high-definition cameras. Here we go on second down. Oh, the ball's on the ground, and I think Duchesne has it again.
Jake Plummer come up with the ball again, I believe. And that looks like a pretty good rumble there. I believe that's Jake that came up with it again.
Here comes the pitch. The pitch hits him in the hands. And look at Plummer come up and just, you know, you practice that, you practice that, you practice that. How many times does a coach have a guy standing around and he throws a ball on the ground?
Just jump on it.
And you just get on the ball and a heads-up play.
Wow.
And the defense does it again.
Wow. With 28 seconds left.
If it doesn't work, blame Mr. Hoops.
So now, if we can get a little...
Kurt, we got to get the offense rolling.
Got to get it rolling. Got to.
Right now we haven't had a whole lot of action. We've got we had that 4-down play to get the first. Looked like we were doing pretty good. And here we go. Got a little bit of positive yardage.
Hamburg.
He rolls up for about 3 yards.
It's like probably going to be the last play of the quarter.
3 on the play.
Yep.
The 2nd down and 7 for the
And here comes the Duchesne Eagles to the sideline. Kurt, that's the wrap for the first quarter. We're going to take a break to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back at the beginning of the second period.
Are you a busy mom like me with so little time, juggling so many different things that getting your oil changed is the last thing on your mind? You won't believe this. Head to L&L Express Lane. You don't need an appointment. There's a place for your kids to play, and you can use an iPad with Wi-Fi while you wait. And here's the best part. It's all done under 30 minutes or less. Come and see us at L&L's Express Lane. People you know. People who care.
Tired of fast food insurance plans? At the Advisor Group, we specialize in financial planning, retirement, life, health benefits, home, auto, and commercial insurance. We are your one-stop firm that delivers the solution for your personal and professional needs. The Advisor Group, service you will recognize.
And welcome everyone that's out watching live on strata.tv. And at the end of the first period, North Summit 2, Duchesne Eagles 0.
You know, it could be worse. It really could.
Well, you know, let's go back to the championship game, because that's never going to get old talking about that. That's a 14-13 game. You know, so we're talking about 4 scores, but I've never been more captivated by a game, and it was extremely low scoring. So here comes the Eagles, got the outside edge, and this is going to be good. Oh, and then just tripped up, just an ankle tackle after he gets about 4 yards. So we've got the 3rd and manageable, as you said earlier. I thought he had that corner. I was getting all ramped up to have a long-winded call, rumbling, stumbling, or something. But so 3rd and about 3.
3rd and 3, and we'll see.
You know, football doesn't have to be 40-35 to be interesting.
No, these games are fun. You know, there for a couple of years we were just blowing everybody out so bad that nobody. But Wyatt keeps the ball and looks like he's going to probably pick up the first down.
Yeah, cleanly gets the first down, and then gets stacked up and pushed backwards. So yeah, you saw the referee come out in front of the stick. And they do mark the
first down.
Good.
You know, but like I say, you know, a couple last year and the years before, the previous years, we've blown people out in second half. The crowd kind of lost it and wasn't even really paying attention. But you know, that last championship game and today, everybody's on edge right now, which is good. Keep people entertained.
That's what the Eagles needed. We need, you know, a first down, a couple first downs, build that confidence, build the momentum up, get the score.
Wyatt's under center. Looks like he's going back
to pass. We've got a guy open.
Reinhardt.
Oh, he jumped too early. Oh, goodness. And he bent in a way that I don't think you're supposed to bend, and you see him getting up real slow.
Gimpy a little bit. I'm going to watch this on the replay.
Yeah,
he comes from the middle.
and he's coming out, and yeah, his back is just got tweaked. He jumped too early, and then that bend. Oh, gee.
Yeah. I think if he wouldn't have jumped so soon, I think he would have come down with it. Carson's got pretty good hands.
Well, he still had a hand on the ball, and he essentially was flat-footed when the ball got there. You know, he jumped high, but just too early. So here comes. We're going to look and around. Oh my goodness!
Wow, he snuffed that one out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Coyle gets taken down for a big loss.
Yeah, was that number 52 for the? There is no 52, so on the replay we'll see who it was that got it. It's coming up from the
53.
Yeah, 50.
No, 33. Number 33 is who that is.
Carter Wardrop. He's the defensive line junior for North Summit.
We've got about 3rd and 20.
And all the positive energy we had earlier is
3rd down and 20 for the Eagles.
Gone away. They went for a deep strike with the pass. Couldn't come down with it. Then on the 2nd down play, turned into disaster.
Here comes that screen again.
He gets it out, but he has a blocker. Makes the first guy
he's
miss.
going to score.
He's got
They won't catch him.
No, he's got it.
No, they won't catch him.
They will not catch him. He's got the speed. Number 20, unfortunately, Baltazar Martinez could not catch him.
No flags on the field, so we're good.
And what do you know? A screenplay on 3rd and 20, and poised beyond his experience, number 86, Wyatt Riemann, floats a pass,
he just
and watch him
look at
catch
that.
while he's getting tackled. Beautiful cutback, and then it's a foot race.
And they're not going to catch Duchesne. He was the 1/8 champion in the 100 and the 200 last year, and I'm sure he is fast. Martinez is extremely fast, but he's just not going to catch Duchesne.
No.
He's just got it.
And here we go after a first quarter full of misfortune.
From 3rd and 20 to
and they survive with 2-0, and they come out with a 3rd and 20 screenplay and go to the house with it. 6-2, lining up for 2 points here, Kurt. Got an option.
Option right here. Wyatt's going to keep it. He's going to get in.
And he got it. And we got dirty laundry on the field. That's going to be holding.
Yeah, we got a flag on the field.
Yeah, that's holding. He picked up the flag and threw it back on the Duchesne part. I'm going to see if I can see the hold. I see nothing, and maybe holding.
I don't think you can call it on Coyle.
I don't know. They don't say a number on the prep level. So
after the holding play, the 2 points will come back off the board.
Wow.
That
is
I don't
just
think you can call that
blocking.
I mean, that was a great blocking.
Well, he's inside the shoulders.
Oh, that's not good. So, what are we at? 3rd
yeah, it's a 2-point conversion from the 12-yard line. Here, why don't we call a screenplay?
It's worked.
And so here we come. No sign of a kicking team.
We lost Braxton Spencer last year, and we don't really have a kicking game this year.
So it's 2 points. And here we go, rolled out. He's got a bunch of
him.
He's open, but no, it's going to be a failed conversion.
Yep.
So
that's all right.
After just a beautiful call, and you see here, he had him for a minute, but he puts the ball up in the air.
Too high.
A little too high. Now's the time to throw it. Throws it late.
Into triple coverage. We not quite the Sam Hoops of 2006 where the first year Duchesne took state, throw it up there in a triple coverage, and Sam was just so big he'd go up and take it down every time.
Their helmets would be at his navel.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Tonight's game is brought to us by Ashley Regional. Ashley Regional, where you can receive quality orthopedic services. Ashley Regional, one of the proud sponsors of VTV's coverage of high school sports. And Kurt, it's not just football. We've got basketball and new this year, soccer.
Oh, you're doing soccer this year,
Yeah,
huh?
this is it's incredible. We've got there's so much talent to showcase in the Uinta Basin. And soccer's making its debut this year. We had the men's soccer in the spring, and they're doing some women's soccer this year. So
well, good.
Yeah,
that's good to know. Do you ever do any wrestling?
I'm
a big wrestler, so that's what I'm wondering.
And wrestling's so big.
In the basin?
Yeah.
It's huge in the basin.
So big in the basin. That needs to be part of the conversation.
You know, I would love to see that. You know, in fact, wrestling in the state of Utah is just getting huge. It's getting way big. So we'll see. Last week we got criticized for our kickoff game, and so we'll see how it goes tonight. And a squib kick again.
And recovered.
Well, then, yeah,
About
nice.
the 36, 37-yard line.
Nice thing about a squib kick that hits the front line like that is there's not really going to be any return.
No, absolutely so.
And I think they're willing to just concede a shorter field, knowing what their defense can do. And we've seen the Duchesne Eagle bend but don't
not break. Absolutely.
philosophy, hold true twice. But, you know, Kurt, being a homer that I am, I'd sure like him to make it a little less interesting.
I'm with you on that one.
So here we go. There's the option keeper.
Right up the middle.
And that's the first time it's worked for North Summit.
Yeah.
And he picks up about 6 on the first down. Yeah, they've had some real troubles executing that.
Man.
But I'll tell you what, on the flip side of that, their passing game's really clicking.
Looking good, yeah.
So
you know what, though, Mark? You couldn't ask for a better night tonight. The weather's perfect, a little bit of cloud cover.
Well, you know, making the news has been the basin weather this last week and a half. And seeing on, Channel 5 News, the flooding you had coming down Indian Canyon, incredible.
There's the middle again. Ooh, he probably picked up the first down on that one.
Looks like he's very close.
I think
Most likely they'll give it to him.
Yep.
For the first down.
Stop the clock for that movement of the chains. They're going to eyeball it, and I think they're going to
measure it. I think I'm pretty well lined up with the with the chains, and so I think they got it.
Where this booth is sitting on a bird's eye view of it, there's not a lot of doubt. They're going to have a measurement. Tonight's game is brought to us by Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938, owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned.
Wow.
Yeah, there wasn't much drama there. We knew they had the first down, and sure enough, first down. So almost in Duchesne's territory.
So we need to come up with a big stop here. My guess is they're going to pass. If I was them, I would pass this down.
Sure. Yeah, go for a big strike.
Yeah.
You got single coverage on the 2 outside receivers.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground, and who has it? It's a scrum right now. There's no signal. The Duchesne players have their hands in the air. Coyle emphatically marking it that way.
Nope.
And we're going to go ahead with second down, loss of the yard on the play.
It'll be second down and 11.
Here on the replay, and they are having trouble with that exchange. It's been something that North Summit has struggled with, and fortunately for us they have, because McMichael on the passing game is just polished.
Yeah, and I was actually on the field, and I don't think it was all that wet. Last year at the state championship game,
it was wet.
It was extremely wet and cold.
So here comes on a pass. Nothing there. Well covered.
Coyle on the coverage there.
Well, you know what I liked about that play, and you're going to see on the replay, coming out into coverage is Shaden Summerall.
Number 72,
Watch him drop back from that outside linebacker position, sees the break, and then cuts it over. I mean, if McMichael had got that ball in there, the window was very small.
Very narrow, yes, it would have been.
3rd and 11 for the Braves. Third down, Eagle fans. Let's hear it.
3rd and 11. So here we go. We'll see. Oh, and we jump.
Jump. Yeah, dag nabbit. Well, you know,
Flags all over the field.
what do you do? We're going to wait for the call. They're not quickly making the call. There's going to be some discussion if there was some motion. Looking at the replay.
Number 23, he jumped too.
Yeah,
it should be on number 20, I'm guessing.
We had a head bob from 60. His helmet dropped, and then the receiver took off.
But it's going to go against Duchesne.
Yeah, and they back him up 5 yards. So, or they give a free 5 yards forward progress there.
5-yard penalty.
So 3rd and about 6.
But I think it should have been against number 20 out there, the receiver.
Yeah, Baltazar Martinez took off like a shot. So the
22's in motion.
3 receivers, 22 in motion. Rolling to his left. He's dangerous on the roll. He fires a nice shot, and it's caught.
23.
My goodness.
By Cameron Smith. Holding.
And we got
We'll
flags.
bring that back. So
We like to see the dirty laundry, and there was more than one, so it must have been obvious. Let's see what happens. Sometimes on that rolling pattern, there's the hold, 61, hooked around the body of the Duchesne player, and that was a little too easy. And you know the sad thing is he probably didn't need to do it.
yeah, oh yeah. You know, it's good to see those. North Summit brought a pretty good crowd tonight. And so, you know, everybody's gunning for Duchesne. Duchesne has got a huge target on their back. And so everybody's going to wanting to take it out on them.
Well, you know, that tends to happen. I don't have a lot of experience with a 4-year unbeaten streak. But I imagine,
so, huh?
I imagine that everyone wants to be the guy. And, you know, there's that movie coming out for the team that had, what, it was a 130-win streak or whatever. You know, the pressure on these kids. But there's that ball rolled out, and that ball is an incomplete pass.
Hit the ground. You know, and Tommy Rowley was on the coverage there, and this is only his second year of football.
Right. Watch Cameron Smith here. He made it interesting. I mean, here's the ball. It floats up and over, and clearly threw his hands on the grass. Wow. Excellent call there by the referee. That's a lot harder to call in real time than in the slow motion on a high definition screen.
Absolutely. I'm kind of a big fan of sitting here watching this screen right up here.
And to all the folks watching at home, they can attest to what you just said, Kurt. Beautiful picture with the high definition cameras. I want to remind everybody we've got flags on the field. So that's good. Illegal substitution against the Braves. So that's be another 5 yards, 4th and 21. And that just helps. Want to remind everybody that there are DVD and Blu-ray copies to tonight's game, and I imagine you could get one of the state championship game if you wanted as well.
I was not aware of that.
Go to VTVchannel6.com or call the fine folks at VTV at 781-1902 for your copy of tonight's game, any of the games. So here comes the punt. And it's a beautiful kick.
Good kick. Tommy Rowley's back.
Caught it on the fly. Makes the first guy miss.
Oh, wow.
We got all sorts of problems.
Flag.
And we got flags down, and there's going to be a block in the back. But he is good.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's too bad. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from about the 50. But there was a scrum of about 7 players that went down at the 50-yard line.
I'd like to see this again.
And here's the kick. It is a beautiful kick, a deep kick. And you're going to see this catch and watch him make the first player miss. And then about the 50-yard line, you'll see about 7 players go down on the ground.
There, you couldn't quite see it.
In live, we saw it, and it was close.
Tommy made a good run there, though.
Yeah, he did. He switched the ball, poised runner.
And for a second-year player, that was pretty impressive right there.
So they're going to lose 10 yards from the spot of the foul. They'll go back to about the 40-yard line, so they'll have good field position. So they mark it at the 40.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, all against the Eagle.
Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. Wow. And
I'm not sure. I honestly don't know what the call was.
Well, the flag was at the 50. We thought it was from the
geez, that was a
25-yard difference from where the flag hit the ground.
Wow, I'm not exactly sure what that was.
Referee holding both arms out. That is unsportsmanlike. And here comes the ball up the middle, had everybody fooled.
Handberg took a shot right there, but he picked up pretty good yardage, picked up 5, and there's a flag again.
And we got a little bit of chatter coming out of those piles. I think that's what this call is going to be. Another unsportsmanlike. It goes against North Summit. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Pick up the first down.
And, Kurt, right now is the time for both coaches to get their players in a controlled position.
Exactly.
I understand hard-hitting football. I understand high competition, but when you're costing your team 15 yards for basically a boneheaded play,
you got to get it under control.
Right.
And if I know Coach Cowan, he will take care of it.
Well, North Summit's only about an hour hour and 20 minutes.
100 miles, exactly 100 miles from school to school.
Yeah, so it's not as traveling goes for these 1A schools, that's not that's far of a distance.
A fairly close game.
Yeah.
Handberg up the middle.
Oh,
Handberg's
look at Handberg coming around. He's got the first down and a little bit more.
Good run right there for Handberg, right up the middle. There we go. Getting the crowd into it.
Yeah, the crowd is coming alive.
That.
Well, yeah,
oh, that was good. That just faked number 28 right out of his shorts. And then Handberg run hard.
And you see how he got low and his legs were churning. In the Handberg tradition, there's been a lot of Handberg.
There's been a lot of Handberg boys come through the town too. I think there's 6 of them.
Yeah,
Daniel's the last of the 6.
I'm not even going to try to guess. All I know is I've called Handberg a lot of times.
Despain's going to cut up to the middle.
My goodness, he's a strong runner.
He is. And I don't know if you remember me telling you that when he was a sophomore, though, against North Summit in the JV game, he broke his leg and was out for an entire year.
Wow.
And, I mean, plates and screws and rods and all sorts of stuff. And so
look how he just pulls through the grasp. Of course, that's a little bit of poor tackling. You don't arm tackle a runner like that.
No. So, but, we're getting a little bit of momentum, and that's what we needed.
For sure. Yeah, that confidence. Like I say, disastrous first period. If we could have just crumpled that up and thrown it in the wastebasket, I think everybody from the basin would have liked to seen that happen.
Handberg up the middle again.
First down.
Oh, wow. That was a good shot that he took.
Yeah, Mickey laid the lick.
Number 12, yeah.
McMichael, he comes in.
Kid's an animal.
Yeah, he is. It's probably one of my favorite features of the 3A and younger is that they're two-way athletes. I mean, they're playing both sides.
Absolutely.
You get to some of these bigger schools. Wow, he got nailed.
That was a shot. Yeah. That was a good shot. So
there's a timeout on the field.
5.5 minutes left.
Well, we want to thank Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum may have a new name, but they're still the same great company you can rely on. Pilot Logistics helping VTV Channel 6 bring you this game tonight. And again, you said it, 55 degrees outside. The sun's just about setting. The lights are on. Is there anything more magic than the Friday night lights?
Oh, you got. If you're not a fan of a night like tonight, then there's something wrong with you. You better check your blood pressure or check your heartbeat because it doesn't get any better than this.
And there's no culture in the world that celebrates the Friday night football games. It's nationwide, but it doesn't go to other countries.
No,
it stops at our borders, and
that's terrible because they have no idea what they're missing. Yeah, what better way to spend a Friday night?
So lining up first down from the 40-yard line. Ball's handed up the middle, makes the first guy miss, and then goes forward for about 4 yards.
Handberg again?
Handberg again, number 21.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was Daniel again.
So watch this play. He comes up, and he gets stood up immediately, shrugs off the tackle from 71, and then dives forward for about 4 yards.
Daniel, last year when Matt Dye was our two-back, and he was just big and burly, and Daniel's kind of smaller and sneakier this year, but he's doing a great job. I enjoy watching Daniel run.
We got 4 flags out, false start.
On Duchesne.
A 5-yard penalty.
The locals don't like the call.
Yeah, somebody's getting pretty vocal down there, aren't they?
But nobody likes a call that goes against Duchesne. I mean, don't they know they're the 4-time champions?
Oh, the center.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He had a little hitch on that snap, and he's a little upset at himself, but that's his first mistake of the night.
Shaden has turned into a heck of a good football player.
Look at the rollout to the left.
Oh, look at him in the deep Wyatt.
Oh, he missed him. Yeah, missed him. He had his eyes down, and he missed the deep receiver.
That's a tough throw, though, to make. That would have been a tough one. But Wyatt has got a heck of an arm.
And as he, of course, now I'm thinking about the North Summit quarterback, McMichael. He's left-handed.
That would have been a lot better throw for him, yeah. But if you can look down here, you can't quite see him in the play.
You can't see wide open, and you see his eyes were down, on the front of the, 5-6 yards ahead of him, so he wasn't Didn't have his eyes up on the receiver. That's tough.
But the thing about Wyatt is, where this is only his second start, he is going to improve just in leaps and bounds, and he's already doing a great job. But by the end of the season, Wyatt ought to be a heck of a good quarterback.
Yeah, and he's just a junior, so he'll have a whole year of experience. There's this flare screen. Catches it. Oh, they're going to call the football in the grass.
No.
Oh, that's a terrible call. He had his hands underneath the ball.
I think he got his hands under it.
Yeah, we're going to see on the slow motion replay. And this has worked. They've baited him, let him go through, and then a nice touch.
Oh, it got tipped.
It looks like it got tipped.
Oh, it did hit.
Okay, I'm going to owe the guys in the stripes a little apology here because I was absolutely sure that ball was caught.
I think it would have got there if it wouldn't have got tipped.
I'll tell you who else was absolutely sure he caught it was Lane Coyle.
Absolutely sure. And Lane is...
and nobody had a better view than him. But that ball, sure enough, did bounce on the turf. 4th and 13, and we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout
to Duchesne. That's their second. So they're going to have one timeout left for the half. And right now we've got about 3:42. Kurt, this is flying.
This is going extremely fast. It's been a good game. A little bit of laundry, but for the most part, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yeah, we've so here in the huddle,
Coach Cowan's coming up with something. I'll tell you what, I've never been around anybody quite like him when it comes to football. Coming to watch him at practice is just, I coach Little League football and stuff like that, and I just wish that I could spend a day in his mind and be able to see what he sees on a field, because I just pretty well goof off and pretend like I know what I'm doing. I can buffalo 5th and 6th graders, but Coach Cowan really knows his stuff. He is a great coach.
I think one of the things about a champion coach, too, is the way they organize and optimize their time. You know that there's not a 2-hour practice with 45 minutes wasted.
Exactly.
It's a 2-hour practice that gets more accomplished probably than a week's of practice for some other programs.
And intense. The guy's
Fourth
impressive.
Down here. We've got a deep pass. We've got somebody open. He's in trouble. He throws it. It's short.
Incomplete.
So there's going to be a turnover on downs. 3:34 left. That clock didn't move. That was the time. That was the time when the play started. So the clock never started. Well, maybe it did. Did it start?
Ball.
So I'm looking at that, well, that's okay. Timekeepers are allowed a mulligan once in a while too. So with 3:34 left, still in the second period, Duchesne leads North Summit 6-2.
And I'm thinking that they're going to come out guns a-blazing right now, throwing.
Right. This is certainly time for the aerial attack. You don't want to be in the hurry up, but you're in a slightly faster than normal pace.
Number 20 is going to get the ball right here.
Yes, Martinez.
Simple. That's all there is to it.
Right, and I would me personally, I would try to bump. Oh! Wow.
Wyatt comes up and makes a pretty good stick right there.
And Anthony Peterson, number 43.
Anthony was there too, wasn't he?
Man. But, that's a dangerous pass because if you're not paying attention. Oh, look at the jump on the ball. Both the corner and the safety read the quarterback almost to perfection. But a little pump fake there, and we could be in trouble.
Oh, man. Yeah.
If he realizes they're jumping that, and he does a little pump fake, and then
I think he's smart enough that he might just do that. Right up the middle. Right up the middle.
Oh, no. Nobody there.
Oh, no.
And he's tackled. He gets down at about the 47-yard line. Oh.
That was a good call on there.
It was. And everybody thinking like you and I are thinking. Pass.
Well, that's been the best thing that they've had is number 12 to number 20.
First and 10 for the Braves inside Eagle territory at 46.
Wyatt comes up with the tackle and saved big yardage. So we got 3:10 left. Right up, option right up the middle, nothing going there.
Yeah, and the defense learned their lesson there. We're not going to get suckered. we'll let our guys on the corner do what they do, but we're not going to let you come up the middle on us again. Boy, look how quick.
Riley Spencer.
71 and 77.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, there's no 77. Is it?
72, I think.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Shaden Summerall.
Yep.
There's the pass out to the edge.
Anthony
Completed.
Peterson's going to keep him in. The clock's running.
Yeah, that's the best part is that they're keeping the ball inbounds.
Yeah,
with the
2.5
clock
minutes left.
Get on the ball! Get on the ball!
That's the best part about doing these. You know, we're sitting here, and I don't know if the folks at home could hear that, but we're sitting right in the middle of everybody. Here's a play to the outside, gets the first down.
Then the clock will stop there until they get the chains moved. So we just got 2:12, 2:10.
21-yard line of the Eagles. First and 10 for the Braves.
You see that poised passing from McMichael. It's a two-step drop and a pass. It's a timing route.
Ooh, there was motion on the line on North Summit that time.
So we like that. Any break we can take.
That, yeah.
That takes us down, and we're at 1:58 on the clock. So looking at the stats from the first game, you know, that passing attack for Duchesne, they only had 30 yards in the first game. But sooner or later, the outside edges are going to fall asleep. McMichael throws it. Oh, nice pass there, and he's going to get himself out of bounds. Did they keep the clock?
Keep it running.
And up for a Braves first down inside the 15-yard line.
And then he stopped it. So we got a first down, right?
First down. But one of the things I wanted to look at on the stats and what Duchesne is so good at is turnovers. They seem to win that turnover battle every game.
Right up the middle and nothing going there. Wow.
Push and shove. Up to the 10-yard line.
And the clock's running. We're at a minute and a half. Just under a minute and a half to play.
4 on the play.
I'm getting a little bit nervous right here,
Yep.
Mark.
They got it down to the 10-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring. They have plenty of time. The defense has to do their magic. 2nd and 6. Ball in the air.
Intercepted!
Coyle's got it!
Come on.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. 3 turnovers inside the 15?
Never
say
die. 3 red zone turnovers in the first half.
Wow.
And we were talking about it just a second ago. They seem to always win the turnover battle.
How do you do it, man?
Wow, what a poised play by Coyle. He jumps the route and then ends up with the ball.
Oh, I didn't even see the replay.
I don't know if we can talk the guys down in the booth to giving us a replay one more time. But no, and here it comes. Sure, why not? And there's the interception. You see him jump that route. He comes right in front of the receiver and then gets taken down. And now here we go, 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line.
Ooh,
ball up the middle.
With a Hamburg. And I think that's probably a smart move. Just keep it, and let's get out of here with a 4-point lead.
You know, and so 51 seconds left. 1 timeout for Duchesne. Maybe now's the time for the little bait and the screen. I mean, they've overplayed on that screen every time. And it's been big positive yardage for Duchesne on every attempt. And here we go.
Right up the
ball
middle
up the
again.
middle.
Oh.
And he gets a first down.
That was a little Hamburg up the middle again.
The clock stops with 20 seconds left.
The first down.
And do you take a strike here or not?
I would. I honestly would now.
Look at how deceptive he is and what the small holes. There was no hole there.
Hamburg is kind of shifty.
He just slipped his shoulder through what I would have considered a no hole and gets a first down out of the deal.
Okay.
And
looks like we're going to go into halftime.
And the ball's set, and that is indeed the half. Wow, 6-2. Duchesne leads the North Summit Braves. And again, we don't need a high-scoring game for it to be action-packed. Thanks for staying with us. We're going to take a break to hear a word from our sponsors in the halftime. We'll be back at the beginning of the 3rd period.
Western Petroleum may have changed their name to Pilot Logistics, but the employees that you have always counted on locally are still the ones here now. Pilot Logistics continues to provide the Uinta Basin with cardlock services, bulk fuels, lubes, and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. Call 789-1832 for information about the services offered by Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum would like to thank all of their valued customers for the many years of providing services here in the Uinta Basin and look forward to serving you in the future as Pilot Logistics.
Let's hear it for the Talons. And just so you know, the false start was on my fault. I didn't have the thing plugged in all the way. They did a perfect job. That was my fault. Well done, Talons.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
What do you expect from your health care? A physician you can trust. An up-to-date facility with a friendly staff. Compassionate nurses. Healthcare professionals who will do their very best every day to keep you and your family healthy. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, this is our mission because this is our community and our hospital.
All right, well, we're back, Mark.
Yeah, welcome back to the high-scoring football game, 6-2. And, you know, we've got something new this year, and I'd like to try it out. We've got a highlight reel from some of the action of the first half, and that's on cue, so we're going to take a look at it here. Starting off, we see the fumble that was called not a fumble. And clearly, as you can see on the highlight reel,
I don't think
that
he was
should
down.
have gone.
An inadvertent.
So,
Is that what they called?
Inadvertent whistle is what the call was.
Oh my goodness.
And there's nothing you can do about that. And then here's the beautiful screenplay for a touchdown. And watch this foot race right here. And we talked about this at halftime. Neither one, they were essentially the exact same speed. Martinez trying to catch. Then we see the punt.
And here, this is one where you can't see the. I wonder if it was that one that they called the block in the back, and that didn't look. I mean, it looked to me like he caught him right in the shoulder.
Right, and that should be a legal play. And here's the interception. We missed the pickoff from Coyle, and Coyle jumps the route, and that's what you missed. But that's a corner that's playing the appropriate football. He's got the position deep in case the guy catches it. Also want to thank Strata. Strata is the powering the live stream for you tonight.
All right.
Strata Networks, one of the proud sponsors of Uinta Basin High School sports. Tonight being here at the Duchesne Eagle Stadium. And where Duchesne received the ball in the first half, they kick off to the North Summit Braves.
You know, Mark, I'm just thinking about this and how far the Basin has come with VTV and Strata. This is such a great thing to have in the Basin.
Yeah, and I want to talk about VTV, and Dale Allred's been instrumental. And there's a little squib kick mishandled, and that's down at the 26-yard line, so you couldn't script a better result on a kickoff. But Dale's been instrumental in obtaining the television rights statewide and the playoff rights for 3A and below.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So VTV, from its humble beginnings, now is a major player in Utah sports.
Awesome.
And they've got a lot of partners in that. And down on the field, you watching at home, you can see that somebody on the field has found the ambient mic. and so we got a little serenade from one of the younger fans here at the field. So Martinez had a Martinson. Had a great first half.
Tripped him up. We got a flag. And where that one's coming from, I can guess is a hold.
It is in the backfield.
Yeah, I think I saw on the, we'll see on the replay, it's number 60, I believe, right there is the block in the back on 24.
On the Spain.
Yeah, so. And, you know, as so often happens in a play like that, the action was already passed. So here's the football coverage for the rest of the season with VTV Channel 6. We're going to have Carbon, 3A Carbon, at Duchesne.
And they actually got their first win last week in 17 games. They got a new head coach. Jan Jorgensen used to play for BYU, MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's turning things around over to Carbon.
Sure, and then we've got Union and Uinta, then Park City, both at Union and Uinta. And we'll be back here on the west side of the basin towards the end of the season.
For
but
Duchesne
now
and Altamont, yep. And the pass is up.
Oh! I'm telling you right now, we had Daniel Hanberg in a position. He's trying to find the receiver. If he turned around, he might have had an interception.
I don't know if you'll be able to see Coach Cowan. You may not be able to see.
So we're on the tight replay here, and you see right here, Hanberg, and that ball.
That shadow was Coach Cowan jumping about.
Oh, look at it. There he is.
He's like, come on. I saw that one live. That was funny.
You got to know where the ball is, Hanberg. You got to know where the ball is. And he was just trying to find his receiver. He knew he was beat, but in that case, he was in the right place.
Here we come.
So
Another
a lot of
pass
respect.
Right here going deep.
Oh, going deep. Look at the touch on that pass. Still on his feet. And he's off to the races.
Not going to catch him.
Well, little hitch step that fooled Wyatt Riemann. And
number 10.
You saw it right from the beginning. The ball was just
that was a great ball.
Case and DeForest with a beautiful run. And look at the touch on this ball. It just drops in the bread basket. And right here, that stutter is what gave him the touchdown.
Yep. That was just a good play.
Yeah.
Excellent play.
And off to the races. So now 8-6, and North Summit lines up for a conversion. And last one to the line of scrimmage was the center. Came off the sideline. And ball's down, and that looks good to me. And the signal is no good, wide.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so from our perspective,
That looked good to me.
yeah, but that went wide, and that could be instrumental.
That could be.
That's 3 points versus 2 points. But then again, you've
We've got no
indicated
kicking
that
game.
there is no kicking game for Duchesne. But okay, so and back and forth we go, good and bad. And now North Summit claims their second lead of the night, 8-6. Tonight's coverage brought to you by L&L Motor. Become a fan and like L&L on Facebook to be entered in the drawings. I want to remind you that replay coverage is brought to you by L&L Motor. Again, people you know, people who care.
Thank Mike over there, over
Yeah.
at L&L.
Is there a friendlier car dealership?
What's that?
Is there a friendlier car dealership than L&L?
No.
Yeah,
No, there's not.
If you walk in, and first of all, they know you.
Absolutely. Everybody
know.
in the basin knows the Labrams.
Right. And they call you by name.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're driving a truck that you couldn't afford.
Mike's kind of sneaky like that.
There's a
And
deep
the
kick.
kicks off. It's like Despain's going to get it. He's going to bust it up the middle, and ooh, that was a nice tackle by number 43 there. Come up with a big hit.
Rand Pence, and Rand's a sophomore.
That was a big hit.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
He's a good wrestler. I recognize that name.
And you see this, and he's caught the ball, and he's got it, and he gets it.
Yep.
Yeah, and here comes the lick right there. And my goodness, the guy's got 2 more years of growth. Up under center, motion comes.
Despain's in motion.
And
Gonna
his
run the
keeper.
option and up Wyatt, up the middle. Yeah, pick up.
That's a
4 or
6-yard
5.
gain, it looks like to me, from where the spot is. So here comes the second.
Yeah.
And he waits. It's a good patience because he waits. Here's the first blocker, second blocker comes. And look at how well they handle their blocking assignments.
That's one thing Coach Cowan, I mean, we're not big, our line, but he's taught them to block well and do their assignments.
Yeah, don't miss an assignment. You know, you don't have to engage a block a long time.
No.
The typical play lasts for 2 or
Hamburg.
3 seconds. You know,
Not going to get much on that one.
he may have picked up a yard. But, you know, if you can just maintain your assignment and then get that second layer, that second level block, Hamburg, look at that. Boy, you just expect him to get through those holes.
Yeah.
It's 60 with a great individual effort for the Braves.
That was. Now we're third, 2.5, 3 yards. It's manageable. We can do this. Man, they've got the box stacked, don't they?
Yeah, they're expecting. They got
All right,
9 in the box right now.
Right up.
Oh, and we're live. Yeah, took a Hamburg with about a 6-yard loss. Well, maybe only about 4. But 4th and 7. 4th and 5. Wow, I'm doing a 4th and 6 maybe even.
Number 60 again. Kids playing this half.
Yeah, and you know, you see Hamburg, and a runner in that position is just thinking, hang on to the rock.
Yeah.
Hang on to the rock. And so we line up in the punt formation.
Got a different punter now. Punter the first half was Carson Reinhardt. I know he's sitting on the sidelines with his pads off, so
He's done for the night.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous
That was a
punt
good
for the
kick right
backup punter, and then a slip at the 34-yard line.
number 22 was really wanting to push him in the back, but he held off.
Yeah, Carson Richens with the return, and he makes his first move, and his cleats give out. And, you know, we're talking about the amount of rain that was here, and you can see the turf give, and a big divot, almost like he had his driver out on the fairway there.
So 9:16 left. Let's see if we can stop that passing game. Keep an eye on number 20. That's who I would be looking for on the near side.
Yeah, so
right up the middle with that option.
Oh, and a
There
good
was a
block.
hold right there.
Yeah, well, you know, I called it a good block. You called it a hold, and I think you're right because you're going to see the hold on number 21. Is that what you said? I think he had his on the outside of his pads, which is technically holding, and it's right there's
right
the
there,
hold.
pulled the jersey and everything. So,
but that's one of those tough live action. You know, we're looking down
it's
on
so
the
much
bird's
easier
eye.
to see from up here.
Yeah. So second and about a yard to go. This is a time you've got to be careful for that deep strike. You've got a single coverage on the right side. Nope, they're going to keep her. He makes it.
Again.
And he churns forward and gets himself past midfield, about the 49-yard line.
So North Summit's coming out and getting a little bit of momentum going in the second half, running well. Number 12, McMichael, this is his third year of starting at quarterback, so, you know, no wonder he's looking so sharp.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of the prep level 3-year starters.
No, you don't.
You know,
and that kid's tough, and he's big, and he's strong, and he's fast. He's accurate. It's like we got a timeout.
I'm going to take a timeout. We're going to take a short break. Hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be back after the timeout.
Are you a busy mom like me with so little time, juggling so many different things that getting your oil changed is the last thing on your mind? You won't believe this. Head to L&L Express Lane. You don't need an appointment. There's a place for your kids to play, and you can use an iPad with Wi-Fi while you wait. And here's the best part. It's all done under 30 minutes or less. Come and see us at L&L's Express Lane. People you know. People who care.
Tired of fast food insurance plans? At the Advisor Group, we specialize in financial planning, retirement, life, health benefits, home, auto, and commercial insurance. We are your one-stop firm that delivers the solution for your personal and professional needs. The Advisor Group, service you will recognize.
Here's
right
the
up the
action.
middle.
Oh, gosh, they make the first tackle, and he sheds it, makes the first
Nice
down,
cut
cuts back, and beautiful blocking by the front line for the North Summit Braves. And then the patience of the runner, finding the little seams and getting himself up to the about 32-yard line, moves the chains, and starts getting into that territory where we're looking for a turnover now, Kurt.
Yeah, like you said, though, at halftime, we can't really rely on takeaways in the red zone. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's probably a game plan. That's not on the whiteboard before the game.
No, that's not.
But we'll take it however it comes. Now in a power formation from North Summit, and
wow, they're just
Plummer, I think, was the guy that caught up to the runner before he made his break and slowed him down. And but look at this, an interesting 3 running back. And here comes right here, and it was Plummer. It got
him slowed down,
just
didn't he?
slowed down enough so the other defenders could catch up to him.
Who's that down on the field?
We got a player on the field.
Lane, I think that's Coyle. Yeah.
And it looks like they're just stretching out his
calves and his hamstrings.
You know, the guy, the good and the bad about Coyle is he goes 100%.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like I watch him make the break from the huddle, and he's like sprinting, watch him go get the water on the sideline, sprinting.
And he has been like that since he's just been a little boy. He has been a fun kid to be around. And I think he just cramped up a little bit. Not used to the hot weather.
Yeah, we got the terrible 55-degree weather. It's I want to remind everyone that it's August 29th.
Oh, you can't. This is just perfect.
Yeah, usually you think about these games and you're thinking maybe it's kind of that the monsoony type weather where it's smuggy and it's 88 degrees and there's thunderstorms hanging over the Uintas and and here we just have one of these gorgeous nights. And they're still working on him. I don't think there's anyone on the field that's discouraged to have a little extra time.
No.
Want to thank the advisor group. We're going to take a look here now while we've got the break. Let's go back to our highlight reel. We're going to go back to the previous touchdown and watch this poise. Look at the touch on the ball and the way the receiver just runs underneath it, and a nice stutter step. And that's one of those things where you force them back in the middle field and hope somebody else is pursuing.
Exactly.
You know, and of course that's real easy for me to sit here and say, you're talking about live action, and Wyatt Rieman's coming over, doing the best he can, thinking, okay, I got to tackle him, and he looks like he's cutting back in the middle field. But nice poise and coverage.
It was just a great play. What else can you say?
Yep. Sometimes you can't defend the great plays.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do your best, and if they put the ball in the perfect spot, what are you going to do?
When you're 5'5" and the other guy's 6'3", that's tough.
But tonight's game is brought to us by the Advisor Group. Financial planning, benefit packages, insurance, or retirement plans. We have a specialized team to help meet your needs. We are the firm of firms, and I was just up at the Advisor Group, meeting with their insurance agents, and those guys take care of you. So quite a delay here on that, and they still have him on the field, and where we don't see any indication that he's going to move, we're going to take a break, hear a word from our sponsors. Before we do that, we'll take a look at our football coverage schedule. We got so hung up on the Carbon and Duchesne game. One of the big games for the Basin is the Basin Bowl, is what we call that. Uinta at Union this year. And then, like I said, we've got Park City coming to both Union and Uinta.
Those are both next week then.
Yeah, and then we've got Park City, Uinta, Monticello coming up for Altamont. Carbon at Union, and I've always wondered how Duchesne would stack up against Roosevelt and Vernal, and why we never see that. And maybe we can draw some comparison where Carbon's going to play both Duchesne and Union
actually,
this year.
Uinta is playing Lake Christian tonight, who we played last week, so it would be fun.
So in another power formation, 3 running backs, and it gets through the first layer, and it's up to the safety, and that's exactly what happens. But unfortunately, it's too late. It's a 15-yard gain, and he's down at about the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
And watch this. He comes up, and it's a pitch.
Just great blocking, and they just blew the holes open, and sometimes you just do that. But it looks to me like North Summit is just gaining momentum.
And right now they're going into, we're ramming it down your throat, old school style. But guess what we have in store for you?
Jake Plummer.
That was a collision that happened 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and Plummer says, I got some old school for you right here. Bam!
Nice.
And he takes him down. Oh, my goodness.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah,
nice shot, Jake.
We're done bending. That's what the defense just said. We're gonna snap you now. So up under center again, power formation, looking for the pass. It's up in the air. Then one of the few nights, and we've got a flag. So add insult to injury, a holding.
Oh wow, we'll take that.
10-yard reversal, and all of a sudden they're looking at second and 14 and 24. And that pass was off target from the minute he left his hands.
And he doesn't. That's probably as far as he's missed tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't missed by much, and that's one of the rare gifts. But the holding takes about second and 24.
All right.
Wait for the call to come in. Tonight's game is brought to us by Strata Networks. Strata is the leading telecommunications provider in the Uinta Basin, providing advanced wireless, broadband, and video services. Thanks to all our sponsors, Strata Networks. Now we go back to the passing look. 4 receivers out. He's got a 2-step drop. Shoulders out to the first tackle. He's got And we've got all sorts of confusion, but
Can that not be a hold on 57?
well, you look here, and he's got the two-step drop, and right now he misses the tackle, and this is where the confusion happens. But a heads-up play by the secondary.
Oh, wow.
And did you see the crack he took from Duchesne?
Give a shot to him, and it wasn't helmet to helmet. He hit him with his shoulder. That was
it's that's a technique that's been taught by the coaching staff, and right there.
Third down, third and about.
Third and 18 about, and we've got 4 receivers, trips to the left. He takes a 5-step drop. He airs it out in the end zone, and Baltazar was not able to come up with it. And nice coverage, because what you see there is Wyatt Riemann has no idea where the ball is.
No.
But he just keeps running with his hands up, and that ball is underthrown. And in that case, it becomes the perfect coverage. Right there, he just makes it so Baltazar Martinez, can't come back to the ball.
Whew. Well, here's our time for another turnover.
Well, they're going to go for it here on 4th. This is kind of that maroon zone territory. Not very many kickers can kick a 40-yard field goal in the prep level. And so we see 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 running backs. He calls the set. And here comes and we have a delay.
Timeout, Duchesne.
Duchesne called the timeout. Coach Cowan saw something he didn't like. And right at the snap, every one of the corners retreated. Did you see that?
Going into deep cover.
They say it's 4th down. Let's give him 12 yards, but let's not give him 18.
Exactly, and that's exactly what it was. And that's smart coaching.
Yep. Yeah, you just don't get beat deep.
Exactly. Don't let anybody behind you. Stop them before the first down, and we're good. We'll take over and go down and score.
Yeah, because really right at this point, to get a first down, they have to get about the 4-yard line. If I'm looking at the field right, maybe it's a little bit more shallow.
Right.
So really, this play's going to the end zone.
You about got to take a shot.
So there's Coach Cowan giving his charges the word. Want to thank Ashley Regional Medical Center. Visit www.ashleyregional.com where you can find healthy recipes, information on medications that you may be taking, look up diseases and find out symptoms and treatments, and even watch videos of surgical procedures. Now, I know you're going to go watch those videos now.
You know what? When I had my shoulder operated on, I did go watch a video like that once, and I'm glad I wasn't able to see the one that happened on mine.
Yeah, I deal with my kids and wife blood a lot more better than I deal with my own. So you're probably right. Good to see somebody else there. Ashley Regional, thanks for sponsoring tonight's game. 4th and 18, roll out to the right. He's got trouble. He airs it out. The ball is in the air in the end zone. Picked off, and he should have went down.
He should have went down. Why did he do that? Daniel. Oh, that was like a 18-yard negative play if he would have just gone down in the end zone. But adrenaline. Go down right there.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm in or not.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm not sure if I'm in. I wonder if the booth can tell us. Ask the booth.
Okay, hey, booth, we've lost Mark's headset. So, sorry about this, folks. Mark lost his headset, trying to figure it out right now, so I guess I'll be talking right here, going under center about the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. Raymond keeps the ball right up the middle and gets to about the 5 before he gets taken down by a whole pack of Braves. So just keeps it with that option there. So are about the, I don't even know what yard line they're on. About the 6, 7. or the 4. Goes down under center. Oh, Coyle. Nothing going there. Duchesne up the middle and gets nothing. Now we've got another player down with a cramp. Number 53, Jackson Allred. Or Jackson Nilsson, not Jackson Allred.
Western Petroleum may have changed their name to Pilot Logistics, but the employees that you have always counted on locally are still the ones here now. Pilot Logistics continues to provide the Uinta Basin with cardlock services, bulk fuels, lubes, and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. Call 789-1832 for information about the services offered by Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum would like to thank all of their valued customers for the many years of providing services here in the Uinta Basin and look forward to serving you in the future as Pilot Logistics.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
What do you expect from your health care? A physician you can trust. An up-to-date facility with a friendly staff. Compassionate nurses. Healthcare professionals who will do their very best every day to keep you and your family healthy. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, this is our mission because this is our community and our hospital.
Well, we're back tonight, and you can see the player coming off the field. Second time we've seen tonight cramps, and I think that's an indication, Kurt, of really the competition we're seeing tonight between the two teams.
I think you're right. I mean, this is a tough, hard-fought game going at it, and I think they're just getting tired, especially we're having to play both ways and never getting any rest.
Yeah, so we see here fourth down, it's third down, about 7 to go, 4:05 here in the third period. And again, the scoring, 2 scores for North Summit, a touchdown and a safety, 1 touchdown for the Eagles. And here's a rolled out design pass, and he throws the ball up, it's intercepted, and it's gonna be a pick 6. Oh, it's just maybe not having the experience to throw that one away, Kurt.
Yeah, and dang, that's a tough one to give up. And like you said, experience. Wyatt, come the end of the season, he won't make that mistake anymore.
So you see him under pressure. He thinks he sees Hamburg was there, but blanketed by about 3 different people, and you can see he knew immediately the mistake he made, and so here's the second touchdown for North Summit, 14-6, lining up for the extra point. You hear the collective groan in the audience, Kurt, as that happened.
Oh, absolutely. Just a sigh, and that's no good either.
So the kicking team for North Summit has failed in both PATs, and this one looked like it was blocked, and so on the replay we're going to see, did they get enough push? And it was indeed blocked, coming from the edge actually, and he blocks that, and that falls a good 5 yards short. And so now 14-6 North Summit.
You know, like you said, those extra points being missed, we're only down 1 score on an extra point. You know, go for 2, and we're right back in this thing. So this is still anybody's game right now.
Yeah, and you'll remember on the first score for Duchesne, they did score the 2-point conversion called back on a penalty, so they have it in them.
Yeah, they do. So this is still, like I said, Duchesne's not used to being in this position right now, but we'll see what they're made of. You know, that's about all you can say is let's see what they're made of and see if they can come back and score right here.
And here we go. So the kickoff, and it got a good kick on it. It goes to about the 17-yard line, waiting for his blocks, coming around and makes his cut, ball on the turf. We got a whistle. So we have the whistle, and that's what we saw earlier was the inadvertent whistle. That's why that first fumble was called back.
We'll take it when it's on our side.
Yeah, we definitely will take the whistle, but in this case, I think it was the right call. I think he was in the turf. So you'll see him come around the corner, and right here he's down, and the ball's out.
Yes, but that was close. That was close. Needs to get that ball tucked in, make sure it definitely doesn't come out.
And safety first for these kids, so they blow that whistle at the earliest opportunity. They think that the play's over, so that there's not a late hit or something like that.
You know, and I'm talking to one of the officials before the game, and he said that was one of the major changes is that they're going to do a lot of stuff to ensure the safety of the kids. That's what comes first. Duchesne gets stuffed on that one.
Yeah, you see Hamburg gets that on that early, and the whole Duchesne design is all based on timing and pattern, you know, and you see that the first guy through gets the football, and boy, look at the late hits coming in.
Yeah, North Summit's just coming up. They're getting their momentum, and they're going and coming. They're coming at us hard. Hopefully we can step it up real quick.
2nd and 11, and we know Duchesne has the big play in their books. Let's see what happens, and we have the hard bark, and it's going to be false start rocking back on Duchesne. It was number 53, Jackson, 63, excuse me, Wickle. And Wickle's had himself a heck of a game already.
Jesse has played a good game. I think that's probably his only mistake that he's made this game, getting ready to pull.
And you don't see a lot of penalties on either side of this football. You know, we've had some blocks in the backs. That happens on nearly every kick play. And here's the around the edge, Coyle, and gets the corner, has a great block, picks up all that was lost on the penalty and a little bit more. And we see no flags. I just was looking, and the coach on the far side was calling for the fumble. But look at Coyle, cramps and all.
Yeah, he's coming back, running hard, needs to get that ball tucked in there tight.
So we have some little bit of confusion with the clocks, but we have a running clock because it was inbounds. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Ball's out. It's going around to the edge to Spain. He makes the cut, and he gets it. Boy, and it looked like a face mask, but he caught him in the shoulders, and he's just short of the first down. Maybe he has it.
Oh, he might have it.
Looking here on
first
the
down, picks it up. Let's see where he. Caught him on the jersey.
Did catch him on his jersey. The way his head whipped around, we all thought he got hooked in the face mask, but some hard-nosed running from Duchesne. First down for Duchesne, and they're rolling.
Now if they can just keep it up, keep the penalties away, get a little bit of momentum going. Right up the middle, Hamburg. Ooh, for not much.
The Braves are making the Eagles earn every inch of turf they give up. This is the time. They've got to mount the offense. Got to equal the score.
2nd down and 7 for the Eagles.
Yeah, so here we go. Just see what they're made of. It's crunch time. See what they're made of.
Yeah, we don't want to give the ball back to them and get a 2-score lead. Up under center. Pack in the box. Outside to Duchesne. Head full of steam. Gets up past the 50-yard line. And this is what Duchesne football is, Kurt. They go up the middle, they get the edge, they do it on timing, they do it with precision blocking. Look at the center pulling around, looking for a block on the second level. and Duchesne just goes up, lowers the shoulders. Duchesne football at its finest.
Wickle made a heck of a block on that play right there. Got to the edge, got into the guy's pads, made a good block, let him get through. And like you said, that's Duchesne football at its finest.
Now, it's curious to me that Duchesne, they run basically a lot of the same actions on every play. I wonder, if they turn this into a hurry-up offense, how that would just destroy a defense and never let them catch their breath.
We'll see. We'll see how good a shape they're in. Uh-oh, here comes that screen. Here it comes. Told you.
Oh, well played. And I'm telling you what, number 60 for the Braves is having himself a game. Mason Richens had the pick 6, and he's been in several big plays, and they've kind of sniffed out the screen right here.
Yeah, they have. That kid, that is a good football player right there. He's just a junior.
He's tall, he's strong, he's fast. He's been involved in a lot of the good action for the Braves tonight. So 2nd and 12 after the loss on the screenplay. And look how he just slips, pushing, and he gets turned around backwards, driving with his legs almost like he's in a squat machine, and just pushes himself up. So it's 3rd and short here, Kurt.
3rd and about, what, 4, 5? So, it's manageable. That's where they need to be. If we can bust one open here, and, we're doing fine. We're getting a little bit of momentum back, but that's the end of the 3rd quarter there.
Well, that's going to end the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a short break here, word from our sponsors, and we'll be back here for the exciting finish to this game between North Summit and Duchesne.
Are you a busy mom like me with so little time, juggling so many different things that getting your oil changed is the last thing on your mind? You won't believe this. Head to L&L Express Lane. You don't need an appointment. There's a place for your kids to play, and you can use an iPad with Wi-Fi while you wait. And here's the best part. It's all done under 30 minutes or less. Come and see us at L&L's Express Lane. People you know. People who care.
Tired of fast food insurance plans? At the Advisor Group, we specialize in financial planning, retirement, life, health benefits, home, auto, and commercial insurance. We are your one-stop firm that delivers the solution for your personal and professional needs. The Advisor Group, service you will recognize.
And we're back for the 4th period. North Summit Braves lead the Duchesne Eagles 14-6. 12 minutes left. Champions are made here. Let's see what they've got. Up under center. He sees it. Oh, and he goes. The protection broke down, and we had, it was at Rowley out. Number 25 was wide open deep. But I think all along this is a planned drop back. And maybe it was supposed to be a pass play, but he saw a seam and he took it. And one of the rare mistakes by number 60, overran the play and couldn't get back in time.
Yeah, that Rowley was wide open, but that was Hamburg up the middle. Good play, good run. There we go. Duchesne football right there.
Well, and look at how hard the hits are on both sides of the football. Watch what happens when Hamburg comes up. He hits 22 and turns him around. Wow. Hamburg.
Yeah, did you see that? He yanked on his leg.
We have little action going on the ground. Hamburg's on the ground, and there's yanking and pulling. Here's a keeper by Riemann right up the middle.
Got a first down off the play. The momentum was swung again. It's in Duchesne's favor right now, and they're running it.
And it's well played because he sees a quick action. You only need 2 yards, so don't retreat. Don't send the ball back 6 yards. Find that little hole, dive forward. And here goes the start on the clock. And we have, oh, I love to come to Duchesne. There is no crowd that's more into it and enjoys himself more than a Duchesne Eagle fan.
Here comes a pass.
Oh, going deep, going deep. No, he had it in his breadbasket. Oh, no, I can't believe it. And Tommy Rowley is going to remember that moment for a long time. A perfect strike gets through the corner, lands on his numbers, and he can't get it down. Kurt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit sick.
Oh. And you can hear. Oh.
Let's get behind him.
I'm going to give Rowley the benefit of the doubt on slow motion replay. There was a little bit of a tip and just changed the direction of the ball. Rowley did the best he couldn't catch it. Here comes an option to the left. Keeper makes the first guy miss. Boy, and it looks really close to a first. No, excuse me, it's just short of the first down, about 2 yards short of the first down. Third and about 2. Wow, I'm telling you right now, Riemann made a big-time mistake, but what has he done afterwards, Kurt?
He's stepping up, man. The kid's a leader. He's doing what he needs to do to keep this team in the game.
He's made every right decision after the mistake. He's thrown the ball well. He's made the right decisions on the keepers. He's passed it when necessary. And here's the first down by Hamburg. Well, there's another Eagle first down. Tonight's action-packed game brought to us by Moon Lake Electric. Providing power to the area since 1938. Moon Lake Electric, and look at Hamburg taking the licks and gets right back up. Nothing's slowing these guys down right now. Here it is.
You know, we've said it time and time again, but how better to spend a Friday night than this, and it's just a great game. This is, you can see the sweat dripping off him. I love this HD stuff.
Around the edge here, waiting for the, and then Coyle takes the stick. Yeah, and everyone's taking extra pops. There is a good time to blow that whistle, and when you're stand up. So that's about a 5-yard, maybe 4-yard pickup on first down, and the stacks pushed up, and they got yanking and pulling, and everyone down, and we got the fans crowding into the end zone. They're here to support their 4-time champion Duchesne Eagles, Kurt.
I love listening to the crowd get into it. Despain around the end. He's going to get it. He's going to get in. He's going to make it. Is he going to get in? I don't. Ooh, he got stopped just a little bit short, but not much.
Well, he got stood up at about the 2-yard line, Kurt. First down. Watch the patience of the runner. He catches the ball on the edge. He waits for the blocks to set up. He cuts in, he cuts out, and he gets a lot more yardage, makes the first tackler miss. You know, it's easy, almost, when you don't even get touched for the first 12 yards of your run.
That makes it way better to gain yards when you're not getting touched. So I'm going to guess that Wyatt's going to keep it and go right up the middle right now. Touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles. Now, wow. We got a game on our hands right here, Mark.
2-point conversion coming. There's no kicking game. The Eagles fans are on their feet. 14-12 with 8:15 left in the fourth period. And the power game of the Eagles showed up in the fourth period. And the Eagle for Duchesne is happy. Now we get to see. Watch this. And Kurt, you called it. You've been around Duchesne football long enough. You knew it was going to go up the middle.
You know what? Coach Cowan requires that these guys come in and lift weights 2 or 3 times a week throughout the whole summer, and he believes in his front line that they can push the ball through.
Here's the keeper option. Goes out the edge. Can he get to the corner? Oh! And I'll tell you what, it was the captain for the Braves that came and made the play. Ryan McMichael, who's having himself a game. He's the one that makes the tackle. He comes from the deep safety position and makes that tackle.
Look at him close. Did you see him close? He was clear in the middle of the field, and he just,
Duchesne takes the ball.
the kid is a ball player, plain and simple.
And he comes from 7 yards off the line in the middle and makes a tackle, maybe potentially a game-saving tackle at the 2-yard line on the out-of-bounds line. Unbelievable play. Wow, and it's going back and forth. I have a feeling it's going to go that way for the next 8 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, and what more could you ask for? I mean, this is a great game. Duchesne looked like they were down just a little bit ago and got some big plays and came up tough, and now let's see what they've got. They can come up with a big stop here and come back and score again. Who knows?
My favorite part about that, we're sitting up in the booth above the stands, and as that happened, I started rocking back and forth about 4 inches on either side. A little confusion on the field. Don't have the full kicking team on the field, and a late addition comes in, so now they have the full 11. I think it was Hamburg that came in late. Well, tonight's game is brought to us by Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum may have a new name, but we are still the great company you can rely on. Pilot Logistics, helping VTV Channel 6 bring high school football action here to the Uinta Basin. And we have a barn burner. Here's the squib kick. Ball's on the ground, covered at the 43-yard line by number 30 for the North Summit Braves.
All right, well, now it's gut check time. See if they can stop that passing game. If they could go 3 and out, that would be perfect for Duchesne right now.
You know what I'd like to see here, Kurt? Let's not wait to the 15-yard line to get tough. Let's get the turnover here. Let's catch that interception and take it to the house, 43 yards. And so here we go. We've got 4 receivers out, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Single running back. It goes as a keeper right up the middle. He sheds the first tackle. He's got 15 yards. He has the stiff arm. But I'll tell you right there, there's a nice tackle. And I can't see who was on the tackle. Was it Coyle, number 28, Lane Coyle?
Yeah, Lane comes up with a touchdown-saving tackle. That kid is just tough. Should have had a tackle right there. Wyatt missed him. That kid's not going to come down with an arm tackle. Maybe a shoelace tackle.
Well, and you think that after he gets the stiff arm, Coyle's not going to have the strength to do it, but he fights through the stiff arm, gets the tackle, and like you say, game-saving, touchdown-saving tackle. And here we go. He is so tough. The runner, McMichael, hit after hit, and he churns forward for positive yards, which should have been a loss on first down.
Yeah, it should have. The kid has got heart. And keep going. 63 Wickel had him. Despain missed. Nielsen. Man, it took the whole team to get him down that time.
And Plummer coming over and gets him 5 yards on first down. 2nd and 5, 7:13 left in the 4th period. Milking a 2-point lead. North Summit with the ball. Oh, and look at what Plummer did. He destroyed it, and they are lucky, the Braves, that there's not an exchange problem where Plummer hit him right when the ball was transferred.
Jake is having a great game tonight. He's playing tough. Been burned on a couple, but man, he's come up with some huge plays tonight.
Yeah, watch him just come. He slips the block and meets him 4 yards deep. 3rd down, 6 to go. What do the Eagles have in store for us here, Kurt?
I think they're going to throw it deep over there, over to the left side.
We're going to take a timeout. Eagles take a timeout. I think Cowan saw what you saw. Single coverage on the edge. He's going to call a timeout and tell him what he thinks he sees. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after the timeout.
Western Petroleum may have changed their name to Pilot Logistics, but the employees that you have always counted on locally are still the ones here now. Pilot Logistics continues to provide the Uinta Basin with cardlock services, bulk fuels, lubes, and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. Call 789-1832 for information about the services offered by Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum would like to thank all of their valued customers for the many years of providing services here in the Uinta Basin and look forward to serving you in the future as Pilot Logistics.
And we're back here in the fourth period, 6:19 to play. Again, we're talking about the North Summit Braves clinging to a 2-point lead. The difference in the game is the safety that happened at the beginning of the first period after the turnover on the 2-yard line. And here, 3rd and 6. Eagles need something special from their defense. Calls it. There's trips to the left. There's a quick slip screen out to the right side. And quietly, a very quiet second half for Martinez, but he gets the first down. And that's a difficult pass play to cover because you have two receivers streak out, and you have to sniff out that screen out to the left side. And like I say, Baltazar, after a fantastic first half, had a quiet second half to this point, but he does just enough to get the first down. And you know, this is something. Kids lining the field on both sides. Just an incredible evening for football. And the first down at about the 30-yard line. Kurt, we got to have something.
We got to come up with a big stop. Got to stop him. Got to stop number 12. That's all there is to it. Got to stop the quarterback.
This is where you need an assignment. Somebody sniffs out the quarterback. He watches everything he does, and his assignment's the quarterback up the middle, and he gets about 4.
At the middle.
Very close.
Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Plummer and Spencer make the tackle on that one. Jake Plummer and Riley Spencer come up and make the tackle on that one. So, I can't really see.
Yeah, we've got all sorts of obstructions and fun, and I get staring at the screen, I get staring at the field. So here we have 3 receivers to the right side of the field. We got confusion from North Summit. 1 receiver on the left, single tailback. There's that slip screen, and it's dropped by Martinez. And that's a live ball. That's a live ball. There's no whistle. We're waiting for the signal. And here comes.
That to me.
And it is Duchesne Eagle ball. Duchesne Eagles. Another turnover. Unbelievable.
That happened.
Oh my goodness. Can we see this again on the L&L Motor replay? It was backwards, and Martinez dropped it on the turf, and a heads-up play by the Eagles. 3 of them dive on the ball.
Oh, my goodness. I can't even say anything, Mark, right now. This is a great game. That was a bad mistake on number 20.
This is definitely a backwards pass. 5:01 left, down by 2. Here comes Duchesne. Handoff. It's a keeper. I actually was fooled on the fake handoff. Looks like he lost a yard on the play. We'll see on the L&L Motor replay.
I was fooled on the play too. I thought it was going to Hanberg.
4 down territory all the way. Too bad we didn't see Despain on the edge. There was nobody out there. And with Despain's speed, we've got to find a way to get the ball in his hands. 2nd and 11, 4:22 left. Goes to Duchesne. He gets the edge. He comes up and he gets a lot of yards. Picks up the loss and gets close to the first down markers. Dylan Duchesne, he's a beast.
He may have picked it up. I'm not exactly. Nope, third down. Third down. Very close. But yeah, I agree with you. Need to find a way to get the ball into Spain's hands right now. He's the big-time runner right now. I think you got to keep pounding him the ball.
3rd and 1. The power set last time we saw this. Wyatt Riemann right up the middle. Here comes the ball. It's a keeper. He turns around. He gets it. Gets a first down and about 6 yards. Wyatt Riemann playing a game of his life.
Big pickup there. Uh-oh, he's limping. That is not good. Looks like somebody grabbed a hold of his ankle and just kept a hold of it there.
Oh,
ooh, rolled up.
Oh,
ooh, roll. Oh.
Boy, you see Wyatt Riemann, both angles rolled up. Not a dirty play in any fashion, but both ankles, and that's one of the high ankle sprain looks, the way it was rolled up. But he's a fighter. Look at him still in there, Kurt.
We got 3 minutes left, man. You can't ask for a better game. Here comes Coyle around the end.
Finds a read, gets a block.
Doesn't pick up much, but got a couple with Coyle around the end. So here we're just under 3 minutes right now.
I'm telling you, you look at the blocking from everybody, and Coyle tries to do the spin move, and if he'd had maybe 3 more inches, he could have got out of the grasp with number 44, Logan Rex. And we got Duchesne, we got blockers, and he's got one to beat. Oh, and I'll tell you what, a big-time tackle from Tristan Wolstenhume from North Summit. Oh, and Duchesne's holding on to his ribs.
I'm sitting here watching the clock, and man, I wish that thing had stopped. I'm about to reach over and stop it, but I'm sitting by the clock keeper, but I better not do that. But man, this is just fun. This is a fun game.
2nd and 11. They're getting it an inch at a time, but they need about 56 yards. A pitch. Oh, nice cut. Oh, he doesn't. He loses yards on the play. Coyle comes up. He's holding his hamstring. It's as if we only have one timeout left. And that's the timeout right there. We take it. And the cut right there. We're going to take a small break. We'll be back at the end of the timeout to see the exciting conclusion to this game.
What do you expect from your health care? A physician you can trust. An up-to-date facility with a friendly staff. Compassionate nurses. Healthcare professionals who will do their very best every day to keep you and your family healthy. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, this is our mission because this is our community and our hospital.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
Stuffed. Oh, and we're back, folks, and on the 4th down play to get down around the edge, it looks like he's short. And Wyatt Riemann did all he could, but just ran out of field to work with. Had to beat one guy, lowers his shoulder, and that guy had enough to push him out of bounds. And that is a turnover on downs on the 45-yard line. And barring a miracle, and Kurt, I've seen enough tonight to think maybe they have it in them.
You never know. Yeah, we can only hope that they can pull it out. Let's see what they got. I mean, they're going to play till the final whistle.
And here it is. And look at him looking to the sideline. Duchesne, the captain, saying, get us some love. We need it here, and let's see what the defense can do. They pack it in. It looks like they're going to take a knee. They do. And with 1:37 left, clock's going to run. And that might be it. With a 25-second game clock, though, or is it 35 seconds? I'm not even sure. 35-second game clock. This could be all. And even if they get it back on a miracle, dives forward this time. 55 seconds left. On the L&L Motor replay, we see him dive forward. And I tell you what, if it ends tonight, it ended in the fashion that you would want a winning streak of this nature to end, in a hard-nosed football game, Kurt.
Yeah, you know, and the difference is that hold there. You know, this game honestly should be going into overtime right now with that 2-point conversion that got called back.
Yeah, and you're right about that. 10 seconds left. But in a show of class, Kurt, the fans from Duchesne stand up and salute their team. And this is a game anyone could have won. No shame in this loss.
Absolutely. 48 in a row. That's going to be a tough one to ever break. That'll be a tough streak to ever break in this state. And congratulations to North Summit. They came out and played, and good luck to them throughout the rest of the season. But it was a heck of a run, and they have no reason to hang their heads. Good luck to North Summit, and let's start again next week, boys.
Yep, next week's the time to start another 48-game win streak. But I'll tell you what, this is a team you're most likely going to see in the playoffs. It's been a great game. Special thanks to the high school administration and coaching staff for their coordination in helping us make this coverage possible. Reminder, there are DVD and Blu-ray copies of tonight's game available if you want them at vtvchannel6.com or call 781-1902. 781-1902 for your copy. Want to thank the crew that was with us here tonight. Camera operators were Danny McKenna, Cody Waite, Devin Allred. Graphics, Dave Ryan. Instant replay, Kobe Coonrad. Network engineer and live stream brought to us by Brent Simmons. Director and producer Dale Allred. And Kurt, before we go tonight, any last words? I mean, we have a streak comes to an end, but it goes out in a fashion you'd want it to.
You know, the thing about this is now that it's over, there's no more worrying about it. Don't have to deal with it anymore. It's now go and let's go win state. That's the main goal. The streak was nice and everything like that, but the main goal is to go and win state. A few calls didn't go our way tonight, but hey. Yeah, like they just said in the background, we just got the monkey off our back, and so let's go win. So, but this is the first time that this field's actually seen a defeat in the high school. So it was a good run and good job, Eagles. I'm proud of them.
Yeah, proud of the way they play the game, proud of the way they played the game tonight. Well, tonight I'm Mark Mason, Curtis Hughes was with me. We watched the North Summit Braves come in and hand the Duchesne Eagles their first loss of the season. There's the complete football coverage schedule for the rest of the season. Catch us next week, Carbon at Duchesne, 7 o'clock p.m. next Thursday night. Thanks for joining with us tonight, everybody. Have a great night.
VTV Channel 6. Live high school football coverage in high definition. Presented by L&L Motor, Ashley Regional, The Advisor Group, Moon Lake Electric,
Pilot Logistics and Strata Networks.